What's up, guys? What's going on? All right, so what I want to do in this video, I want to break down this trade that I took this morning, and the real reason why I want to break it down mainly because I was in bed this entire time it happened, and also I was done working by like 9 a.m. So as you guys can see, normally I break down US 30, but today we're going to be going over gold. So I know my Discord would 100% love this. I really just got it like really back into gold, mainly because of the fact that like my Discord has been like going crazy with it. Also, looking at the actual movement, it's been so smooth and simple. So because of that, we're gonna break it down there. All right. So looking at this right here, we're gonna go straight into it. Looking at this right here. So my entry was based off of this candle over here. I'm gonna break it down in a quick second. Let me actually go to replay. It was over here. All right. So the thing about this trade, which was so I don't want to say impressive, but was so cool about it was the fact that again I was in bed, but mainly what I saw was my system going to play. Now I'm saying that because a lot of times I don't like to trade outside of the office, but literally the first thing when I wake up, I go to TradingView. If I do see something, I'll go to the app, look for a position, or I'll probably just get up and get out of bed and get myself going into it. But nonetheless, though, like at the end of the day, my system is what I focus on, right? So like not a sense of like it has to be a certain time frame and so forth. If my system is clear, I'm going to take the position. And again, if I'm not like fully alert or fully into the actual like the trade of it, like I'm going to lower my risk tolerance because it makes the most sense. At the end of the day, you have to focus on following your system no matter what happens. All right, anywho, so dropping this right here. So I woke up, and at this point, you guys can see my 392.05. If we go like to the higher time frame, you guys can see exactly why I have that set into place. And then for you guys who have watched any of my previous videos, when I have broken down or did a breakdown for gold, whenever we go past like a 100th mark, we're going to more likely go towards that between like 12 and 16 area. So what I mean by that is this, right? So as of right now, we're coming to 400, right? So if 400 break, that's a 100th mark I'm talking about. If 400 breaks, more likely price will come towards 412, between 412 and 416 before it starts to like a little pullback. I don't know why that happens. I've been looking at this ever since gold was back about like 1800, 1800, but towards 1800. So again, I've noticed that every time we do break 100th point, for some weird reason, we go towards like a 12 to 16 handle before we get a pullback and continuous move. So because that was my actual take profit was 412. So anywho, so now that's out the way. So looking at this, you guys can see exactly as I said. All right, I know I'm kind of going fast. I want to speed this up so I can go to the gym. I'm gonna making sure it's efficient for you as well. Anywho, all right. So looking at this, right, that was before price happened. We dropped down to a lower time frame, which is the minute time frame I took it on. So based off of this, we are over here. All right. So I'm up. Where are we at? Yeah. All right. So I'm up and looking at this right here. My entry was this candle. Now again, the reason why is because if we on the 15-minute time frame and we go back into exactly what was happening, which was over here. It was before that. It was this candle here. So looking at this, I woke up, I'm in bed. I'm like, again, I'm looking at the charts and I see that this right here is showing me the signs of price showing continuation. This right here was a pullback. We hit a nice level of support. Price came up, huge engulfing candle, no continuation. At this point, we are starting to see that price is forming. Again, pattern recognition. I've seen this pattern plenty of times. Drop down to a lower time frame to get the details of that. Why? Because what I focus on is I use the minute time frame for entries. I use a 15-minute time frame, the hour time frame, and a 4 hour to see where price is going towards. Now, the reason why I do that is because it allows me to have a lower risk and a higher reward. So I'm risking as small as possible, but I'm aiming for the maximum reward. So anywho, breaking this down over here. So yeah, I woke up and hold on. I woke up probably like somewhere over here. I look at the charts. I see the projection. Price came. I see this over here. This was it. So this candle right here at 79 confirmed to me that on a higher time frame, that 15-minute is holding. I'm sorry, that 15-minute is showing that we are going up, and I took that entry. And again, my take profit again was based off of 412, which was right over where we at. Let me speed this up. I'm on the 15. That's why. Let me take this off now. Go to hour. Over here. It's based off of this. Over this right here. All right. So anywho, so let me go to that. So this right here was a great trade. Obviously, my take profit was hit. But overall, though, as we do see this pullback come into play, the fact that gold is up 427 for today and it's not even done yet, that's really impressive. Why? Because if we go to the actual start of the move, the real start of the move was right here at 5:15 a.m. This right here was 3,384, and at the time of recording this, price is currently at 3,426. If we do the math from that, if we do from wick to wick, that right there is a gain of $41, which is 400. I mean, 400 and well, $41, 489 pips. That's impressive for price to move that quickly. But again, like, so I know it's kind of a fast-paced video, but I want to indicate exactly what I was focusing on and what I look for. And another thing as well, like, yeah, the move continued going after I got out. I could have got back into it. However, it's 9 o'clock, right? So like what we strive for as traders, we strive for days like this. A lot of times what messes traders up is that they'll be up a significant amount of money. And then what they'll do is that they'll give all that away. Why? Because they're chasing greed rather than chasing the actual movement or improvement. So an example is this. So again, I'm up 220 pips by 9 a.m. We're like 9:10 by 9 a.m. With that said, 220 pips is a great day. So again, I can do two things. I can literally say to myself, I trade for time freedom and I don't trade to be on a charge 24/7. Let me walk away with 220 pips. Or I can say to myself, I'm up 220 pips. Let me continue trading and possibly ruin a great day and maybe just turn into a good day. I don't want to go that route. And that's why discipline is very important when it comes to trading, because when you have these great days, what you want to do is focus on walking away. If you do that and you start compounding those wins as well as that mental habitude, you're doing, I mean, by doing that, you're going to start create better trading habits. And then by doing that, now eventually 100K, I mean, not 100K, but 100 days turn to $1,000 days, $5,000 days, and so forth. And eventually you'll get to the actual goal you're shooting for. But if you're having a great day, let's say if you're up like 2K for the day, you're having a great day, and let's say you continue to keep trading. Now, mind you, you've never made 2K, right? So let's say you make 2K in a day, you continue trading, that 2K now turns into you being up, let's say like $500. Psychologically, you're now battering yourself. Why? Because you're saying, I was just up $2,000. I'm now only up 500. I can't believe I let 1,500 go down the drain. You might keep trading and initially, to look to get that $15 back, and then probably have just a L day, or you can just like fight yourself over and go forward with the next day. You don't want to do that. So you want to compound those wins and not compound losses. Loss is part of the game, but if you compound wins, you're going to do this for the longevity point of view, rather than compound losses. And then from there, you're just going to be like a hamster in a hamster wheel. No true progression, and you moving forward. All right, I hope this breakdown was beneficial. I know it's quick. I want to show you exactly what I saw and why I took that. And then again, for the trade to keep going. Now, people on Discord, they took this. Some people got in before me, which was really crazy, really great at that too. However, at the end of the day, it's like, do you want to focus on longevity? Don't focus on the moment. So when these days do happen, we don't take full advantage of it and be able to walk away for the day. That's what we're doing today. If you want more breakdowns like this on a daily basis, join my Discord. We trade every single morning. We also trade at nights as well. And we also have continuously amount of group calls. If you want that, the link is in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.